guys, welcome back. It's been a minute since I posted. It's actually been a little over a month now since I posted, and a few things happened. I think, first of all, I think I just pushed myself to where I was feeling a little bit of burnout, and because this is supposed to be for fun, this is supposed to be like a hobby for me. I'm not getting paid to make YouTube videos talking about books. I decided that I needed to step away and kind of recalibrate a little bit, I guess. The other thing, I don't think I would call it a reading slump, but I think as a symptom of that burnout, I didn't really read. I was reading, but it took me from the time I finished my best friend TBR takeover until like yesterday or the day before yesterday to finish the sixth book in the Wheel of Time series. And again, like reading for me is something that I do for pleasure. It's something I do because I enjoy doing it. And I don't want to push myself to the point where I feel like it's a job, it's work, and it's not fun. So it's my own fault. It's me. It's because I was trying to do too much at one time. Like I had 50 video ideas in my head. I requested a bunch of arcs this year, and I have a bunch of arcs. Many of them were from the last couple of months that I'm like, I've got to get to them. I've got to read them. And just the like ADHD decision paralysis kind of thing happened. And then it turned into, like I said, just like burnout, I guess is the best way that I can describe it. So you'll notice my desk is here from my office. That is something that I've been working on. I've been cleaning that out and getting that fixed up so that it is a better place for me to do like my crafting and crocheting and stuff like that. Also, I've kind of started a little bit of a reselling business. I hesitate to call myself a reseller, but some of the things that I have thrifted or things that I had laying around the house that I'm just trying to like declutter, get rid of. Um, I started a Vinted account and I've been selling on there, and pretty much daily since I started that I've been taking pictures, making listings, printing shipping labels, buying shipping supplies, shipping things, and wash, rinse, repeat. So it's been fun. It gives me a little bit of a thrifting budget, I guess. One of the main reasons why I decided to go ahead and get rid of some of the stuff that I had collected was because I had an unexpected bill come up. That's another reason why I think I was feeling that burnout at the end of May, beginning of June. I just had like a stressful situation going on, and yeah, like I said, it all just kind of piled up to where I didn't really feel like reading. And I cannot tell you the last time that I went multiple days without reading and took a month to finish a book. I can probably tell you it was probably 2017 when I decided to go back to school and I had an infant. My son was born in 2017. I had a toddler and an infant and did my master's program during that time. That's probably the last time that I can remember not reading, you know, that wasn't for a school assignment, of course. But, anyways, so having said all of that, I am feeling much better. Also, last month I did kind of get back to my secondary channel, which I hesitate to call it a secondary channel. It's not like a backup channel or anything like that. It's just I feel like it's another aspect of what I enjoy doing and what I would love to share with other people that enjoy doing it. but it didn't feel right to have it on this channel. So I will link that secondary channel down in the description in case you would like to check it out. On that secondary channel, I will be doing crafty things, so like sewing clothes, crocheting things, learning how to knit. I'm going to be working on that pretty soon. Just general crafts. I will do thrift hauls on that channel. I've already got a thrift haul, two actually technically thrift hauls on that channel, and maybe even some thrift with me videos in the future, just that kind of a thing. Also, that's where I would like to do more of like my lifestyle type content. I have really been feeling the push to go more analog, and not in a like influencer kind of way, not like a Pinteresty way, like, you know, having your little TV with your little movies and the, you know, like, not like a prop, but like actual real life. Like, I want my life to feel more like it did in the 90s. I want my kids' lives and their childhoods to feel more like mine did growing up in the 90s. And so that's like, I've always really enjoyed like things from the 80s, the clothing, the music, all of that kind of stuff. And now that I'm an adult with free will, I can find those things and I can wear them or use them or whatever it happens to be. So in my thrifting, I am looking for like 80s and 90s vintage items for the most part. Now I'm also in the back of my mind looking for things that I can get to resell to continue my thrifting addiction or hobby, you know. I've pretty much gotten to where I'm exclusively thrifting books, except of course for new releases. So yeah, that's kind of like the current state of where I am, where what I've been doing. So moving forward though, I am back. I am going to be reading, I am going to be making content, and that is going to start with Summerween. So I am not participating in the like official Summerween readathon this year. I did not want to jump back in with something that is going to feel like rules. Also, for this moment, for July at least, I am not going to be doing my roll for TBR game. I actually did roll for my June TBR, and I never even finished editing and putting that video together anyway. So my May wrap up, all of my moving into June stuff, like I filmed a lot of that and just was feeling so overwhelmed with everything that I had going on that I didn't even do anything with it. So coming up, I'm going to be having my Summerween content. I am going to be doing Summerween for the rest of this month at least, maybe going into August. I meant to start this week, and it just, again, it didn't work out. And so then I kind of got into that, like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm not ready. Already I'm feeling a little bit stressed out. And I had to just be like, no, just stop. You're like, why are you doing this to yourself? Anyways, so I am going to be doing Summerween content on this channel. I'm also going to be doing some Summerween content on my That's So Tracy channel. And this channel is going to be focused on the books for the most part, maybe putting in a few little B-roll clips or whatever when we're off doing things. But on the That's So Tracy channel, we are going to be doing the more like lifestyle things. And you're probably going to want to go check out the companion video to my Summerween on that channel, because let's see if you can guess the theme to my Summerween this month. So starting out, I got some books from the library that kind of go along with the theme that I'm going for. So I've got The Wishbone, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I also got The Wishbone, Frankenstein. We got Say Cheese and Die, Goosebumps. Very summer-ish there with their little barbecue going on. I got two Are You Afraid of the Dark books. I got this that's a YA series that looked very Goosebumps coded. This one is called The Dummy. And then some more R.L. Stine for the bigger kids. So this is R.L. Stine, one of the Fear Street novels. It says Cheerleaders, the First Evil. And then this one is kind of a bind up of Goodnight Kiss and Goodnight Kiss 2. So those are some Fear Street novels. I do still have, I think I have one or two of those in my personal collection as well. I also have another Are You Afraid of the Dark book, and I have several more Goosebumps books. But I wanted it to give full Summerween vibes. So on my Libby, I also borrowed Ghost Beach, which is ready to borrow, so let me borrow that right now. One of the Reader Beware You Choose the Scare books, I got The Twisted Tale of Tiki Island, The Curse of Camp Cold Lake, One Night at Camp Bigfoot, The Werewolf of Fever Swamp, Escape from Horrorland, Welcome to Camp Nightmare, another Reader Beware You Choose the Scare, Escape from the Carnival of Horrors, Ghost Camp, The Horror at Camp Jelly Jam, and Deep Trouble, which has sharks on the cover. And then I also grabbed another R.L. Stine that says Nightmare on Nightmare Street. And then I have like the ebook and audiobook versions because some of them I got both. And then another series that I'm really excited to try, it's kind of marketed as Goosebumps for adults, and it's called Killer VHS series, and I borrowed the first book. I think it's the first book. It's called Melonhead Mayhem. So if you guessed that the theme of my Summerween is going to be a 90s Summerween, you are correct. So think everything that you would have done during summertime in the 90s, but with a Halloween theme. So on my other channel, I do have a crochet project that I started. I actually already did one because I saw it. I was looking on Pinterest, saw this one, and I was like, OMG, I have to do that. And so I did. And it's giving Nickelodeon vibes, and I love it. It fits my Red Bull cans perfectly. I hated every second of making it because it was cotton yarn and it was the wainscot stitch, which is awful to do. So think carving a jack-o'-melon. Think planting pumpkins so we have pumpkins in the fall. Think drive-in movies. Think running through the sprinklers. Think going to the arcade. That's the kind of stuff that me and the boys are going to be doing this summer. And I'm going to be tying in my reading with that as well. So for at least 1 week, I'm just going to be reading 90s nostalgic Summerween vibe books. Okay, the other thing is the boys and I are going to be going through this book that I thrifted. This is Frightfully Fun Halloween Recipes. We've already started doing some Summerween stuff. We've done the hot dog mummy things, the mummy dogs. We did some of the the jack-o'-lantern burgers, like all of that kind of stuff. So I went through here and I made a list of some of the things in the book. We're gonna do the orange floats so that they look like pumpkins, like all of that. Also all of the fun activities and stuff like that we'll be doing. So this channel, I'm going to mostly be focused on reading 90s Summerween vibe books with a little bit of some of the activities that we're doing. But on my other channel, the focus is going to be on those activities that we're doing and going to the drive-in movies, going to the arcade, doing 90s kid things with a Summerween twist. Also, my crochet projects and anything else that I do related to that, maybe some Halloween thrift hauls, that sort of thing, will be over on that channel. Decorating for Summerween, that sort of thing. So anyways, I think that's us caught up now. I apologize for like leaving. I don't apologize for leaving, actually. No, I don't. But I do think that I am ready to come back and just have a good time. So that is it for this video. Some things again to look forward to, of course, reading for Summerween, but also I want to do like a library reset where I rearrange and reorganize my books. The books that I've bought and thrifted in the last little while, I need to get those onto the shelf, so I'll probably do like a little mini book haul within that video, get everything put on the shelf. Also, I think that I might want to pull some books off that I might not read, just to make some more room. But also because I am planning on going to the used bookstore and I can sell them back for store credit to get even more books. So I also need to scan all of my books into a database of some sort so that when I am out thrifting, I know which Nancy Drew books I need to get, because I don't know if you can see them over there, but I found a ton of Nancy Drew books at the Goodwill the other day, and I bought them at full price. They were $2.50 a piece, which is still a great price, but can you imagine if they had been there on 99-cent day? I wish. Anyways, there will be that. Also, I will do like a mid-year let's get my reading journal caught back up video so that I can get all of that stuff put in there. And then I might just do like a mid-year check-in with my reading, like how I am doing towards my reading goal, the books that I've read, my top couple of books so far, lowest couple of books so far, that sort of thing. But anyways, I just wanted to jump on real quick just to let you know that I am still here. I am back. And hopefully I will see you in some of these really fun videos that I have planned. So until next time, bye guys.